Here's some Cantankerous Legislation Trivia. Subscribe. What act established prohibition in the U.S.? Is it A, Volstead Act, B, 18th Amendment, C, Temperance Act, or D, Liquor License Law? The correct answer is A, Volstead Act. Which act was passed to regulate child labor? Is it A, Child Protection Act, B, Fair Labor Standards Act, C, Employment Equality Act, or D, National Labor Relations Act? The correct answer is B, Fair Labor Standards Act. What legislation dealt with environmental protection? Is it A, National Defense Authorization Act, B, Clean Air Act, C, Affordable Care Act, or D, Economic Recovery Act? The correct answer is B, Clean Air Act. What act established the Federal Reserve System? Is it A, Federal Reserve Act, B, Banking Reformation, C, Economic Stabilization Act, or D, Monetary Control Act? The correct answer is A, Federal Reserve Act. What law requires labeling of genetically modified foods? Is it A, Nutritional Labeling Act, B, FDA Food Safety Modernization Act, C, Organic Food Regulation, or GMO Labeling Law? The correct answer is D, GMO Labeling Law. Which act imposed strict penalties for drug offenses? Is it A, Controlled Substances Improvements Act, B, Controlled Substances Act, C, Anti-Drug Abuse Act, or D, Fair Sentencing Act? The correct answer is C, Anti-Drug Abuse Act. What legislation led to the establishment of Medicare? Is it A, Social Security Amendments, B, Balanced Budget Act, C, Affordable Care Act, or D, Tax Equity Act? The correct answer is A, Social Security Amendments. Which act was an important piece of civil rights legislation in 1965? Is it A, Voting Rights Act, B, Equal Pay Act, C, Civil Rights Act, or D, Voting Rights Amendment? The correct answer is A, Voting Rights Act. What law initiated the war on poverty in the 1960s? Is it A, Great Society Act, B, Social Security Act, C, New Deal legislation, or D, Economic Opportunity Act? The correct answer is D, Economic Opportunity Act. Which legislation relates to higher education funding? Is it A, Affordable Care Act, B, National Labor Relations Act, C, Higher Education Act, or D, GI Bill? The correct answer is C, Higher Education Act. Thanks for watching. Comment with how many questions you got correct. Should we make the next video have easier or harder problems? Was the difficulty just right? Do you have suggestions for future trivia topics? Don't forget to drop a like and sub if you enjoyed the video.